Mayday, Mayday. This is Flight 19. We are entering white water. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. The last transmission from Flight 19. 5 Navy bombers, 14 men, vanished without a trace on December 5th, 1945. But here's what they don't want you to know. What if I told you that artificial intelligence has just uncovered a pattern so disturbing, so mathematically precise, that it challenges everything we thought we knew about the Bermuda Triangle? What if the disappearances aren't random at all? Welcome back to MindHack AI. I'm about to show you data that will make you question reality itself.
Welcome to MindHack AI. If this video reached you, it means the signal made it through. Click like to confirm receipt. Subscribe so we can find you again before they erase this too. Thank you.
For decades, skeptics dismissed the Bermuda Triangle as nothing more than confirmation bias and media sensationalism. Ships and planes disappear everywhere, they said. The triangle is just normal ocean. But normal oceans don't behave like this. In 2024, a team of data scientists fed every documented Bermuda Triangle incident from 1945 to present into an advanced machine learning algorithm. What emerged wasn't chaos, it was a pattern, a terrifyingly precise pattern that traditional analysis had missed for nearly 80 years. The AI identified something called temporal clustering, disappearances occurring in mathematically predictable intervals. Not random, not coincidental, structured. But here's where it gets truly unsettling. When the same algorithm was applied to global maritime and aviation accidents, this clustering pattern appeared in only one location on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle. The probability of this being coincidence? 1 in 847 million.
So what is the pattern detecting? What force operates with clockwork precision in these waters that science refuses to acknowledge? The AI's second discovery sent chills through the research team. Every disappearance coincided with specific electromagnetic anomalies, not the random magnetic variations scientists typically cite, but precise electromagnetic signatures that repeat like a digital fingerprint. Think about this. Modern ships and aircraft are essentially flying computers, GPS systems, autopilot, communication arrays, all vulnerable to electromagnetic interference. But the interference patterns the AI detected aren't natural phenomena. They're too organized, too intentional. Dr. Sarah Chen, a quantum physicist who worked on the analysis before mysteriously leaving her position, described it as technological breadcrumbs. As if something was systematically testing our electronic systems, learning their weaknesses. But testing for what purpose? The AI identified 23 distinct electromagnetic signatures over the past 79 years. Each signature appeared to evolve, becoming more sophisticated over time, almost as if something was learning. And here's the detail that will haunt your dreams. The most recent signature, detected just months before flight MH370's disappearance over the South China Sea, contained frequencies that our current technology cannot produce. We're not alone in studying advanced electromagnetic manipulation. Now we reach the most disturbing discovery. The AI didn't just analyze disappearances, it analyzed the information about disappearances, news reports, official statements, witness testimonies. And it found something that should terrify every truth seeker. Systematic information suppression, not crude censorship, but sophisticated narrative manipulation spanning decades. The algorithm detected linguistic patterns in official reports, specific phrases, predetermined explanations, coordinated responses across multiple agencies and countries, as if there's a script being followed, a protocol for managing public perception. But who wrote this script? The AI traced the information patterns back to their source: military installations, government laboratories, private aerospace contractors, all connected by a web of communication that the algorithm mapped with frightening precision. And at the center of this web, a project designation that appears in classified documents from 1947 to present, Operation Deep Mirror. Pause for effect. What is Operation Deep Mirror? Why does it predate the CIA by 2 months? And why do references to it appear in budget allocations for technologies that officially don't exist? The AI's final analysis was so disturbing that 3 team members requested to have their names removed from the research. The pattern isn't just continuing, it's accelerating. Disappearance incidents in the Bermuda Triangle have increased by 340% since 2020. But here's what's truly terrifying. They're becoming more selective. The AI identified targeting criteria, specific vessel types, flight patterns, even passenger manifests that trigger the anomalous events, as if something is now hunting with purpose. Recent incidents show electromagnetic signatures matching advanced military technology, but technology that's decades ahead of anything publicly acknowledged. Frequency manipulation, gravity wave generation, dimensional displacement fields, concepts that exist in theoretical physics but nowhere in our current arsenal. The AI's prediction model suggests we're approaching what it terms a revelation threshold, a point where the activity becomes impossible to hide or explain away. According to the algorithm, this threshold will be crossed within the next 18 months. What happens when the world finally sees the truth, when the cover-up becomes impossible, when we discover we're not the apex intelligence on this planet? The Bermuda Triangle isn't just a mystery anymore, it's a countdown, a test, a preparation for something our minds can barely comprehend. The AI that uncovered these patterns was quietly discontinued, the research team disbanded, the data classified, but the truth has a way of surfacing, like wreckage from the deep. Tonight, when you look up at the stars, remember this. Somewhere between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, something watches back. Something that's been studying us far longer than we've been studying it. The question isn't what happened to Flight 19 or MH370 or the dozens of vessels that vanished without explanation. The question is, what happens when it decides it's learned enough? Subscribe to MindHack AI for more revelations they don't want you to know. And remember, in the age of artificial intelligence, the greatest mysteries aren't in the past. They're in the patterns we're finally learning to see.
Welcome to MindHack AI. If this video reached you, it means the signal made it through. Click like to confirm receipt. Subscribe so we can find you again before they erase this too. Thank you.